iPhone 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max, Apple Watch Series 10, Series Ultra, SE, and AirPods 4. This is it. This is what we're getting today. And I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to write it down. And after the event, you're going to tell me if I was right or not. I think my percentage of being correct is really, really high. What's up, Lollipop? My name is Joe, and today's video, it's Apple Event Day. I'm happy. I'm very happy when there's new Apple products coming out because I'm a sucker for them, as you can see. First and foremost, new iPhones are coming today. iPhone 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro, and 16 Pro Max. 16, what is going to be the difference compared to the 15? First of all, it's going to be a different camera. It's going to be vertical. So when you flip the phone horizontally, it's going to be horizontal, the cameras, so you can do 3D videos in a way Apple's promoting Apple Vision Pro with this. That's it. No other reason to have this. Apart from this, we're gonna get a new capture button. The capture button is gonna be below the power button, and it's gonna allow us to push slightly on the button for focus, then push hard to take a picture or video, and slide your finger to zoom in or zoom out. We are getting 2 extra gigabytes of RAM. So we're gonna start from 8 gigabytes of RAM on the 16 and 16 Plus, and the reason is Apple Intelligence needs 8 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, that's gonna be the base model RAM, 8 gigabytes in the new iPhones. Smaller camera bump, and obviously the 16 is going to have new colors. And the new colors are going to be blue, green, pink, white, black. That's it. This is going to be the iPhone 16 lineup. Not that interesting. The interesting thing is that it will be able to run Apple Intelligence, and it's going to have a capture button, and the camera, the ultra wide lens, might get a little bit of an upgrade, but if not here, definitely in the Pro. So let's talk about that. iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max is getting a new ultra-wide camera, 48 megapixels. It's getting the capture button. The Pro model is getting the 5x optical zoom from the Pro Max of the 15 series. So we're going to have the Tetra Prism 5x optical zoom in the iPhone 16 Pro. And apart from this, they are getting slightly bigger in screen sizes. So the 16 Pro is going to be 6.3 inch instead of the 6.1 inches. And the 16 Pro Max is going to be 6.9 inches instead of the 6.7 inches that it was last year. Apart from this, it's getting video upgrades as well. We're going to be able to do 4K in 120 FPS. There will be minor upgrades too. Wi-Fi 7, A18 and A18 Pro chip for these series, and it's going to be improved thermal design and bigger batteries with better design as well. This is the iPhones. This is what we're going to know. So are you writing this down? Because we're going to check tomorrow if I was right or wrong. Apple Watch Series 10 is coming. It's also going to have bigger screens. The small version, the 41 millimeter that we know from the Series 9, is going to be now 4 millimeters bigger. So we're gonna get the smallest version of the Apple Watch Series 10 is going to be 45 millimeters, and then the bigger one is going to be 49 millimeters. So it's going to be the same size as the Ultra. It's going to have bigger screens. It's going to have a thinner design because you have a little bit more space to work with. You can make it a little bit thinner. It will have sleep apnea detection, and sadly the blood pressure was canceled, so it's not going to check our blood pressure. For the Ultra 3, there's not really much happening. I highly doubt there's actually an Ultra 3 coming out. I think it's just going to be an Ultra 2.5 or 2.1. And the big news is going to be Apple Watch SE, which is going to have a new plastic housing, so it's going to be cheaper, so you can go after cheaper markets, or Apple can go after cheaper markets to lower the barriers for the entry into the Apple ecosystem. That's the whole purpose of the Apple Watch SE. And finally, we are getting the AirPods 4, which will eliminate AirPods 2, AirPods 3. They're not going to exist anymore. We're going to have AirPods 4 and 2 versions of it, one version with ANC and one version without ANC, and it's going to be 2 different price points. It's going to have USB-C charging case, better battery life, and so all the small improvements. Apart from this, they're going to talk a lot about iOS 18 and watchOS 11. That's going to be the event. They're going to tell us how great the iPhones are for gaming. They're going to tell us how health-conscious people use Apple Watches and why the AirPods are the best in-ear headphones in the world. This is how it's going to end. If you want to know everything about this event, and you're curious now that you've watched this video, you've heard my predictions, watch the next video. and you'll see how much I got right and how much I got wrong. You're here to judge me, so check out the next video and let's see.